What is up, guys? What is up, guys? So behind me you can see my 240, which I have not been able to work on here lately. I haven't been able to work on this thing here lately, and the reason because I thought I broke my daily, the Subaru, the WRX, and so I started daily driving my Honda, and it needed a few things. I've been fixing some stuff up on it. If you watched the last video, you'll have seen that. I did speakers, I could have some sound since I was going to be driving it for a little bit. Put the door panels back on. Put some weather stripping on, just some random stuff since painting it that needed to be done. And yeah, so I haven't really got to touch this car. And I thought I broke the Subaru. Like at first, I did break it, but I thought I really broke it at first. So that car's been needing a clutch for a little bit. The parts for those cars are so expensive, and with having other projects and stuff, it gets really expensive keeping up with everything. So what I ended up doing was I finally got a clutch, got the car all apart, got it back together, seen that the old clutch was for sure pretty much shot. Don't know how it wasn't slipping, but it wasn't. It just got where it was, the throwout bearing was making the most god-awful noise ever. It was entirely seized up. So I went ahead and did the snout repair kit, the competition clutch, the forged fork, the pivot ball, got the Motul brand oil there, and got everything back together, started it up, and it sounded like it had the worst knock ever. So, that kind of sucked. So what I ended up doing was like, trailered it home, had a buddy pick me up, and I was like, man, we got to pull the transmission back out of this thing. So I got lucky. I actually didn't have to pull the transmission out of it. After looking it up, checking a few things, pulling the intercooler on and off a few times to just be able to get to the mount. Pulled the little boot around the slave cylinder off. And that let me, see inside the transmission. Kept looking at it. I was like, man, there shouldn't be anything wrong. I'm like, I torqued it. I used Loctite on everything. I was like, there should not be an issue with this clutch setup. And then I seen some people had an issue with the flywheel inspection plate. And I'm like, maybe it got bent. Because you don't take it off on the FA transmissions. It kind of just sits on the block. And then when the transmission's bolted up, it mates up to it. So I ended up getting under there and had someone spin the crank with a ratchet, And you could definitely tell, like, that's where the scrapey sound was coming from. And I mean, this sound gets so much more exaggerated, when you have something spinning like at 1,000 RPM and just slightly, like, barely touching. But yeah, so I ended up just bending that plate back out a little bit, started the car up, and that sound was gone. But unfortunately, I did break a part in the process, and I had to break the most stupid, tiniest, expensive part ever. So then the car sit, I drove the Honda, and I just didn't want to buy the part. I was like, whatever, I'm going to let the car sit, I'm going to do a lot of stuff to it, and then go back to it. And I ended up not doing that. Finally, after like a little over a month, I went ahead and ordered the freaking part I needed. I ordered the map sensor. The chain, I'm pretty sure, is what got it. Is either that or me like leaning on it, just reaching over to get to all the bolts and crap on the back, whatever. I don't know. Somehow it got cracked. I'm going to pull it off there. I'll show you guys. The new one finally showed up today, so I'm going to show you what the old map sensor looks like, what I'm talking about, where it's broke. And then I'm probably not going to start the car and let it warm up. So I got to jump it anyways. But basically, once it fully warmed up, it would idle at like 300 RPM, so it was just super low. And like I drove it a little bit just to make sure the stuff with the clutch was good. And when you go to stop or anything, pushing the clutch, it would just stall out. Yes, here we are under the hood. So unplug the map sensor real quick, and you can probably already see what's going on with it. Look how bent down it is. It is definitely broke. It's a big crack going through here. Apparently the silicone and stuff is some kind of temperature related crap. I don't know. But it definitely affects how it works. So I don't think the wires or anything in here broke. But that big crack is a big no-no for sure. So it's just a single 10 mil. You get that out and put the new one in. So here's the part number for anybody who needs it. It'll come in a bigger USPS box if you order it and have it shipped to your house. And then this box will be inside there. It'll be in a plastic wrapper. I took it off, and there's no bubble wrap or anything. So you spend $400 for the fragile sensor you broke, and you get no bubble wrap. We're gonna very, very carefully, boom, press that in there. You have this self-tapping screw here. Put that down in there. Make sure it's nice and straight. Gonna grab some. It's the only thing I don't really like this because it goes into plastic. And mine's already where it don't even really seem to tighten up very much all the way, but I mean it's in there. It holds and the O-ring is gonna do its job. Like it's not coming out of there or anything. Plug it in. Yeah, see mine moves around quite a bit. Really, it should probably just re-tap it or something. Put a bigger screw or put some glue in there, epoxy, and then run the screw back through. Do something, just something different than what it's got right now. But I mean, it'll work for the meanwhile, right? Fortunately, it can't be as easy as that. Take a look at my battery. Battery is super corroded. I'm gonna have to take it off, clean it, and put the jump box on it. So took the car out for a test drive a couple of days ago, whatever. And just did not remember to close out the video, or just didn't know how I was going to close it, if I was going to fit it. So I've been recording random clips. I haven't done like just one day video in a little bit. It's been just multiples of things. Busy with 3 project cars and work and whatever. But yeah, so the competition clutch feels pretty good. It does get a little bit of diesel chatter from the lightweight flywheel, expected. Reverse is a little chattery. Every other gear is super smooth. It's a little heavier than stock, which personally I like. I think I do want to end up getting a clutch delay valve. Go ahead and buy the shifter plate, like the cob one that goes on the side of the transmission, to reduce the throw a little bit. I do already have a bushing upgrade and a short shifter, but I don't know, I think it could be shorter personally. So that's the plan. I just want to make a closing, get a video up. Sorry if it's completely random. It's probably going to be a few little random ones, and then we're going to get back to this car. I got parts for it, but I'm saving them until I get even more parts, so that way I can do like a whole full video with this car. But yeah, that's pretty much where it's at. Spring allergies are freaking, yeah, through the roof right now. But anyways, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned to see more of the S14 content and maybe more Subi content sometime this summer for sure. So yeah, I'm out.